Westview Warrior Basketball is streaming live at laguanamedia.com. Today's game is brought to you by the following gold sponsors: Tiffany's Restaurant and Laguana. Silver sponsors are Rieksecker Marketplace, Fruit May Funeral Home, Height Auto Body, Shipshe Auto Service, Topeka Do It Best Hardware, Topeka Pharmacy, Big C Lumber, Weaver Furniture, Jerry's Standard, Yoder Popcorn, The Brethren Retreat, The Hometown Treasure, Yoder Insurance, Quality Floor, Fast Lane Subway, Frontline Auto Tech, Yoder's Shipshewana Hardware, Troyer's Saddlery, and Emma Warehouse. Our individual sponsors are Tim and Donna Height, Jim and Liz Stump, Dan and Dawn Byler, John and Leslie Cook, and Roger and Esther Wenger. And now, out to the game!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to exciting Westview Warrior Basketball at laguanamedia.com. This is Jerry Hostetler along with Jamie Miller. And we're coming to you tonight for Fremont High School in Fremont, Indiana, where it'll be the Westview Warriors at 21-1 overall and 9-1 in the Northeast Corner Conference, going up against conference opponent the Fremont Eagles, coming in with a 4-16 mark, and they are 1-9 in the Northeast Corner Conference. The Fremont Eagles are coached by first-year head coach Craig Helflich, and the Corsa Warriors are coached by veteran head coach in his 15th year, Rob Yoder. Jamie will be back to talk to Coach Yoder right after this 30-second timeout.
This is Jamie Miller with Laguana Media at Fremont High School. Before we're getting ready to watch Westview play Fremont. And Coach, you came off a week where you had 3 good wins. And talk a bit about the Prairie Heights game. You started out slow and turned around and were able to finish out with a pretty comfortable victory. And just talk about that and what you liked from your guys in response to the slow start.
Well, I think that the slow start against Prairie Heights had a lot to do with the week leading up. Tuesday was a game that took a lot of energy, and then Friday you go on the road, and that's kind of a big game, and Goshen's a very good team, and so it was on TV. So there's a lot of emotions going through that, and then you turn right around and you're on the road again on Saturday night, which teams do it, and you got to get through it. But I just thought we were maybe a half step slow, and obviously we lost Nick against Goshen in the fourth quarter, and so that – losing Nick is an adjustment for sure. But I think our guys battled through it, made enough plays to get the win, and we're happy for the week. Going into that week, if you'd have said we'd get all 3 of those victories, we'd definitely take it.
You've dealt with injuries throughout the year with Jeremiah and now Nick, and Jeremiah looks like he's on his way back a little bit. Talk about trying to juggle the roles of everybody and how the team has responded to that.
Well, when Jeremiah will actually play tonight, and so we're excited to have him back. But whenever you have injury, there's things that leave with that person, and then you got to readjust how you want to do stuff. And it can be as simple as guarding somebody. You don't have the typical matchup that you'd prefer. You got to pull a guy off this spot. You might have to pull Elijah, who's really a perimeter defender, in to play the post for Nick on the defensive end, or Charlie, that are really perimeter defenders. So it is definitely adjustment. And team, your team has to get in sync to play with all those guys, and so I think Jeremiah's been practicing here for a little bit, and we're experienced with him. I don't think there's going to be a big adjustment period. And obviously, Nick's played 20-some games with those guys, so when he comes back, we should be in good shape. But it does affect matchups and how you want to attack people, maybe what sets you want to run, and even what offense, how you want to run it against people. So we're in an adjustment period right now for sure.
Yeah, now tonight we play Fremont. They have 4 wins on the year. And so obviously they're struggling a little bit. What are you looking for tonight in preparation, for next week, which of course is sectional? We want to focus on these games this week, but what are you looking for specifically from your team tonight as you go into battle?
Well, we want to make sure that we stay really solid, obviously, on the defensive end. We don't want to make a bunch of mistakes. We've been really good at protecting the basket, and rotations have been much better and more consistent. We want to see that to continue. And then we just want to be solid. It's this point in the year where you're 20-some games in. You are a little bit what you are. We want to make sure that we're sharp and that we perform and execute our fundamentals.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. And we'll be back to Fremont High School in 60 seconds.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
And we're back at Fremont High School. First of all, welcome back, Jamie.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's good to have you back. Not that I don't like working with Dan. It's just good to have you back in the chair again.
Yeah, well, it's good to be back. I missed it and had some good things to do, but it's winning season here at Westview. So
that's right.
Good to get back in the saddle.
So we're Fremont tonight, rebuilding year for the Eagles, it looks like. They have a lot of juniors on their team. They have one senior and they have 3 freshmen. So it's rebuilding city. I mean, when I walked in here, I saw these names up on the wall that are their top scorers, and I recognized all but 2 of them, and there's, about 9 up there? So yeah, and, Regadance, Rowenhouse, Jenkins, LaRue. Those are the guys that I recognize. So they've had some decent teams in the near past here.
Oh, definitely. Fremont always, it just seems like they have a lot of good athletes. They play hard, and they're hard to play against. Now, I haven't had the chance to watch them this year. Obviously, the record speaks for itself. But it was either last year or 2 years ago when they had, 10 or 11 seniors?
Yeah.
And we beat them in the sectional. I think it was last year. But it was, they were a good team. And so they're just going through a rebuilding phase and reloading. But they always have good athletes coming out of here. And so be interesting to watch tonight. Their JV had they have some good athletes too. Their JV actually took Fairfields to overtime last night. We put a pretty good beat down on them tonight. But
56-29 was the final.
Yeah, we played really well. And kept them down. But yeah, very interesting. 2 teams on opposite ends. We're 21-1. Fremont's lost 10 in a row.
Yes.
So there's not much else you can say other than what the records say. So be interested. We're more interested in how we play tonight, not how they play. So can you maintain intensity and be sharp despite playing an opponent that doesn't quite live up to what you might expect?
Can't believe we're this far into the season, but there's only one more game left after tonight regular season. That's Concord on Friday night. So
yeah, this is our last true road game.
Yes, it is. We'll get down to talking about the sectional draw during the game tonight at some point in time. Right now we're getting set for our national anthem. And I believe it's going to be played by maybe not, by the pep band here at Fremont High School.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Fremont High School would like to welcome our guests from Westview High School for tonight's boys varsity NECC basketball game between the Westview Warriors and your Fremont Eagles.
And we'll have our pregame announcements first. Good to have you along tonight. We're sorry again that we can't bring you live video from Fremont here tonight, but glad you can be there to listen to the game. And you'll be able to view it soon after our game is over tonight. as it will be delayed video. We'll be back home on Friday night, and that will be a live video broadcast. And now our national anthem.
Remove your hats as we honor America with the singing of the national anthem by Fremont High School junior Alyssa Anzalman.
Beautiful job done by one of the seniors here at Fremont High School. Nice singing talent here, as well as at Westview. So we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups now. First of all, for the Warriors, the only change in the lineup will be without Nick again tonight. Charlie Yoder will be at a guard, along with Kenton Weaver, number 11. Number 13 will be Elijah Hale, 6'4" junior. Sam Sharp at the forward position, 6'2" senior. And starting also for the Warriors tonight will be Josh Hostetler, a 6'1" junior. And they're going to dim the lights here at Fremont. Hopefully they'll leave that one on, then I'll be able to see.
They ought to try playing like this sometime.
What's that?
They ought to try playing like this sometime.
Yeah, no kidding.
You'd have to shoot layups pretty much, but
yeah. Oh, we used to play when I was a kid in a barn that was about this
it was
dark.
about like this, wasn't it?
Exactly.
I can relate. I had those two bulbs above my court, and one would go out half the time because the ball would hit the rafters and shake it out. It's too hard to get up to change, so you just left the one.
There you go. Nick Beatty will be at one guard, 6' junior. He's number 5. Coming out is Cameron Coldplay here, a 5'6" freshman, number 33. Number 21 is Tander Bainfeld, a 6'1" junior. Ethan Martin will be we have a forward, 6'1" junior. And rounding out the Fremont Eagles starting lineup will be Cole Thomas, a 5'10" senior, and he wears number 11. Good to have you along tonight for Fremont High School on this spring-like evening. And if you hadn't heard, there's already been a 2-hour delay for Westview schools tomorrow due to all the flooding in the area.
That'll actually, I think, make the coach happy because they're going to get home late tonight.
That's right.
Give the
Long
guys a
road
chance
trip.
to sleep in. And
yep.
They had a delay Monday. No, they had no school Monday.
That's right.
No
None
school
at all.
Monday and a delay
Right.
today. So I might be able to get a little bit extra work out of my kids too before they go to school.
There
in
you
the
go.
morning,
Good idea. So it'll be Elijah Hales going up against Tanner Bainfeld. And the tip is controlled by the Warriors. Is actually Elijah Hales got it in the center circle. I'll try to be more descriptive tonight since we're audio only for the live broadcast. Warriors in control. Charlie Yoder, he'll get it to Kenton Weaver. Now right side it'll go to Hales. Hales gets it to Sharp, top of the circle. Bounce passes it right side to Hales back in the corner right side. Bounce pass to Charlie Yoder, and Charlie will swing it back out front and try to set it up. So what are we playing here? Traveling there, but
it looked like a 1-2-2 or a 3-2 zone there, but the top of the zone kept following the ball out high. So it's
Right.
I'm not exactly sure yet. I don't think we are either, so we'll have to settle in.
Well, the last couple games, the defenses have been mixing it up a little bit, although Goshen went mostly with a 2-3 zone. Prairie Heights kept switching from zone to man on us on Saturday night, and I think that's what we're going to see a lot. Fremont with the basketball.
Well, the Goshen coach admitted that we run our offense so well that they had to try something different. So
right.
That's what all teams are doing now.
Ethan Martin has it high on the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Now he's looking for help. He unloads it out front to Cole Glazier. He'll bounce pass it right side to Nick Beatty. Way out front. Now left side to come to Martin. Martin takes it to the free throw line. He'll get it to Thomas. He launches a three, misses it, tapped around, grabbed by Charlie Yoder, and he'll bring it up. Knocked away, loose on the floor. Battle for it, and we have a tie-up. And it's going to be Fremont ball on the alternating possession. 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, Charlie tried to drive through 3 people that time, and it didn't work out so well.
Cole Thomas with it. He'll get it to Ethan Martin. He'll go left side to Beatty. And Beatty travels, so it'll be a turnover on Fremont, and Westview will bring it back.
Yeah, he went to set his feet for a shot there or a move and just shuffled both of them.
One thing we've added, Jamie, I think since you've been here, is we have a time clock even running on the audio-only broadcast. They can see it on their computer.
Oh,
along
okay.
with the scoreboard. No? Oh, okay. I guess we don't tonight. Sorry. Shot inside just from the free throw line by Josh Hostetler's missed, but an offensive rebound by Hales. He'll put it up from the baseline left side. Misses. Josh with the offensive rebound. The put back won't go. Now Charlie has it batted away. Looked like he got some skin there, but no whistle. Bringing it up now is Cole Glazier. He'll throw it into the corner, and the shot's good for a 3 by Ethan Martin. So Fremont's on the board first here tonight as they lead at 3-zip.
Yeah, I think we had about 4 really good shots that possession. They
yeah,
just
we
wouldn't,
did.
Wouldn't go in.
Hales drives the baseline. He'll put it up in traffic, and we have a held ball as it was stuffed. So it'll be Westview's ball on the alternating possession.
Well, we spent a lot of time in practice, especially yesterday, working against the zone. So we'll get it figured out here. It just takes a few possessions to get rolling.
Inbounds pass comes out front to Hales, now to Sam Sharp. He'll bounce passes to Kenton Weaver. Right side to go to Josh Hostetler, now down low on the baseline. Right side, once again we have a held ball. The same thing as Bainfeld got up and held, caused the alternating possession held ball. And Fremont will get it this time. Walking it up will be Cole Glazier. At the free throw line, the pass is received by Beatty, and he's tied up. So we've had a string of held balls here.
That's more jump balls than you see in like 3 games usually.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's been in 30 seconds.
4:47 to go in this first quarter. Charlie with a 3, and he got it.
Charlie said, all right, enough of this stuff. I'm going to just end this slide right here.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that one to go up because normally we have the ball a little bit longer in our possession on the offensive possession. Drive. Shot is up and no good by Martin. Offensive rebound by Fremont's Bainfeld. He misses a shot. Loose now and picked up by Kenton Weaver.
Well, they got 4 guys on Kenton, so somebody's open.
Somebody has to be. A shot by Charlie about 15 feet out. It's no good. And the rebound's pulled out of there by their guard, Nick Beatty. Beatty gets it to Thomas. He's working high outside now for Fremont. He'll work it between the circles and go right side with it. Sam Sharp on him like glue. Good pass. Shot is missed by Martin underneath on the layup. And Charlie Yoder comes out with it. To Hales. Hales inside to Sharp. Sharp, turn around, jumper off the glass is good.
Yeah, so far this is a game to see who has the most missed opportunities. Right?
Pretty much.
Fremont missed a few layups, and we've missed a bunch.
Cole Glazer drives it to the baseline, forces it up from there, hits the side of the glass, and coming up with it is Kenton Weaver. He'll go to Hales. Hales banks it off the glass. It won't fall. Josh Hostetler comes across the lane and grabs the rebound, throws it out front to Hales. Hales drives it, puts it up, scores, and he's fouled.
Well, we're hustling hard. We've got, I don't even know the stats on offensive rebounds. We got to have 5 or 6 already.
Yeah.
And that's what you do when your shots aren't falling. Just keep hustling, get extra shots, and make up for it.
Yeah, we're doing an excellent job under there. Josh got a couple on that last possession, and we're hitting it hard. Hales now will try to convert on the old-fashioned three-point play, and he does. That gives the Warriors an 8-3 lead now. 3:12 to go in the first quarter.
Josh had a little medical attention there. I think he had a cut on his finger.
And Jeremiah Hostetler's in the game. First time we've seen him since his injury. Ball almost stolen or deflected away by Dennis Wingard. And we have double dribble on Fremont. Thomas is called for double dribbling, and it'll be Westview basketball underneath the Fremont basket. Inbounding will be Jeremiah Hostetler. He gets it to Hales. Jeremiah sets a pick now to Josh inside to Dennis Wingard. Now to Jeremiah on the left side, the corner to Dennis. He'll drive, have it knocked away, and picked up by Ethan Martin of Fremont. He'll get it to Bainfeld, and now to Thomas. Thomas working out front against Dennis Wingard. He'll drive it and force it up. Misses a shot, but we have a 2-shot foul coming for Dennis Wingard. Or the foul is on Dennis Wingard. And that will send Cole Thomas to the free throw line. So what happened to Josh down there?
I'm not sure what happened. He keeps looking at his hand. I'm guessing it's a finger. Whatever they did temporarily didn't hold, so he's back for more attention while this free throw is being shot.
Thomas hits his first free throw. He'll get one more. 8-4 ball game now. Westview leading, and now it's 8-5 as Thomas rolls that one in as well. 2 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Josh Hostetler, right side. He'll come outside with it to Wingard. Now to Charlie Yoder. To Hales from the corner for 3, and it's good.
Yeah, perfect rotation on that shot. He's really got confident in the last several weeks with his shot.
Elijah with a 3, a 2, and a free throw for 6. 11-5, and now we have 5 seconds called. Turnover on Fremont. So it'll be Westview ball, and they'll be inbounding right in front of their own bench. Jeremiah gets it into Elijah, and he'll bring it up across the timeline. Minute 50 to go in the first quarter. Yoder with it right side, gets it out front to Josh Hostetler. Josh drives it down the lane, puts it up off the glass, misses a shot, won't fall, and the rebound's pulled down by Martin of Fremont.
Good drive that time.
Thomas with it now. He's working against Wingard out front. Now driving down the lane is Bainfeld, and he puts it in. A la Josh Hostetler on the other end. Jeremiah Hostetler to Yoder. They'll swing it around right side. Hales drives the baseline, lays it in.
Elijah is a man among boys out there right now. He's going where he wants, doing what he wants.
He has a very quick first step. He just blew his defensive opponent away there down the baseline.
One thing the coaches were looking forward to with Jeremiah returning was his defense. And so he's playing good defense out there right now.
I was watching to see his screens and so on when he first came out there. He doesn't seem to be shying away. Fremont wanted a foul on that drive to the basket. Westview has it. Yoder down the baseline, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be Fremont's basketball.
Yeah, we're making some uncharacteristic errors out there. Whenever you drive baseline and jump to pass, you see that more and more in college. But
yeah.
it's
I've seen it. I mean, in a Goshen game, there was a bunch of that. In Prairie Heights game, we've seen it all year.
Yeah, that was always one of the golden rules, even for us. Don't drive baseline unless you have a 100% scoring opportunity. And so
Yeah, now it's like they try to do that.
Yeah.
Long three is no good, and it goes on top of the glass backboard, and it's going to be Westview basketball. 14.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Westview 13, Fremont 7. Hales brings it up, holding up 2 fingers as he crosses the half-court stripe. Looking at it, the 2-3 zone, gives it to Jeremiah. Now back to, oh, nice backdoor pass inside to Josh, and he got it to go in.
It didn't look pretty. It looked like we didn't know what we were doing. And then there we go.
Yeah, they got it together in a hurry there.
Yeah, that was
seconds.
a lob play we run against the zone frequently. So
we played 8 minutes of basketball from Fremont, and our score after the first quarter, Westview 15, Fremont 7. We'll be back with the second quarter in 60 seconds.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information.
Fremont inbounding to begin the second quarter with the basketball is Cameron Colclaser, the freshman. He takes it into the corner right side, then hands it off to Beatty. Beatty has it knocked away, loose on the floor, and we have a held ball. It'll be Westview basketball on the alternating possession.
one thing the referees are allowing is a lot of physical contact out there. There's a lot of grabbing and shoving and holding, but as long as they're consistent and it doesn't get extreme, that's good.
Yeah, it's just the opposite of the JV game. It seemed like every time down the court there was a foul called. Jumper from the just inside the free throw line by Dennis Winger, and he misses, and then he follows his shot and commits the foul over the back. Or no, that was on Sam, I guess.
Yeah, it was over the back on Sam. Sam knew it as soon as the whistle blew.
So Fremont will bring it back. Cole Thomas with it, drives it all the way to the hole and lays it in. 15-9. With the basketball as Hales has it knocked away and stolen. Lead pass comes to Beatty, and he'll miss the layup. Rebound Hales.
Hey, he kind of hot-dogged that layup with one hand, and I think he lost control at the last minute.
They give Kenton Weaver the lane. He takes it. He's covered up then underneath it, but he's fouled. They'll go to the charity stripe shooting two. Kenton Weaver will have a chance to get into the scorebook now. And he hits his first free throw.
I think we're really trying to push the pace here. We want to beat that zone down the floor. It's not necessarily a great zone, but if you can beat them down, sometimes we're coming down and we have so many guys open, we don't know who to throw it to.
Yeah, we're getting down there in a hurry.
It's just not clicking all together just yet. We look a step slow tonight.
Kenton, second shot is good again. 17-9 now, Westview. Minute into the second quarter. With the ball is Cole Thomas across the timeline. He bounce passes it into the corner to Martin. Back out front now to come to Thomas. Now they go left side to Bainfeld, who hands it off to Thomas. Thomas drives the baseline left side and stolen away. Coming up with it is Hales. He'll go to Dennis Winger down the breakaway. Misses the layup. Loose on the floor, picked up by Fremont. Baseball pass down to Beatty. Beatty takes it in, gives it off left side for three for Bainfeld. Well short, but good hustle by Martin to pick it up. He'll get it out front now to Colclaser, and he'll put the shot up and miss. And now we have an offensive foul as crashing the board was Bainfeld, and he'll pick up the offensive foul. his first.
Well, Fremont's playing inspired basketball right now. It's not real smooth, but they're playing really hard. They're actually out hustling us in a lot of ways. So we're going to have to kick it up a notch here.
This is reminiscent of the Prairie Heights game on Saturday night where they were just going crazy, especially in that first period. Weaver, he'll drive it into the lane and give off to Hales inside, and this time Hales scores again.
Well, you might be headed for one of those 30-point games tonight.
Got 10 already. Not ready for the pass was Thomas, but it's recovered by Fremont. And throwing it right into the hands of Charlie Yoder was Beatty. Charlie gets it to Hales. Hales on the baseline to Sharp out front. Now to Dennis Wingard, open on the left side, misses the jumper, and is pulled down by Ethan Martin of Fremont. He gets it to Cole Thomas, and Thomas will walk it up for Fremont. 5:28 to go in the first half. Westview 19, Fremont 9. With the ball, Thomas. Thomas has it knocked away from behind, but they're going to whistle Dennis Wingard for his third foul, or his second foul, rather.
Westview foul number 3, Wingard. His second foul.
Coming out of the ball game is Nick Beatty, and now we're going to have a timeout called. I think it was Fremont, wasn't it?
Yes, he called a full timeout.
It'll be a 60-second timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
Cole Thomas with it for Fremont. He'll get it to Ethan Martin out front. Martin bounce passes it left side to Hayden McClatcher into the game for the first time for Fremont. And we have a reach-in foul that's going to be called on Jeremiah, his first of the night.
See, Cole Thomas had taken a couple of good drives against Sam, and we got Josh on him right now, so it'll be interesting to watch that matchup.
Tanner Beinfeld gets the inbound pass. He'll go with it to McClatcher, left side. Drives it down to the baseline, puts up the jumpers short. Rebound, Jeremiah. Outlet pass comes to Kenton Weaver. Bounce pass underneath the Josh, fakes, puts it up, got it. Josh with 4. 21-9 now as Westview's pulling away. 4:35 to go in the first half. With the basketball is Cole Glazier. He works it inside to Thomas. Knocked away, it'll stay in the possession of Fremont as they'll inbound underneath their own basket off to the right. Inbounding will be Cameron Colclaser. He gets it into the corner to Bainfeld. His three-pointer's off the mark a little long. It goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Westview, so it'll stay in the possession of Fremont. This time they'll be inbounding from the left side of their basket underneath. And once again, Colclaser will bring it in for the Eagles. Out front, the pass comes to Thomas. Thomas with Josh Hostetler on him. Takes it to the free throw line, goes right side of Bainfeld. He'll drive it in, put it up off the glass, and good.
He's got a good first step.
Yeah, he does. Pretty impressive there. Josh left open in the corner, left side, and he swishes a 3. Josh having a good game offensively, 7 points off the bench.
I think coach is shouting out some direct. I think he's a little disappointed in our perimeter defense. Fremont's getting some drives out there that they usually wouldn't.
Martin with it out front. Ethan Martin is 6'1" junior. Bounce passes at right side. It'll come to Bainfeld. Fall away jumpers, no good. Tapped out of bounds by Fremont. It'll be Westview ball. Beatty getting set to check back in for Fremont. He'll be joined by John Buchanan for the first time tonight. Coming out will be Thomas, and also McClatcher will sit. Hales brings it across the timeline for the Warriors. Tries to get it to Yoder, goes past him, but right to Josh Hostetler. Josh left open for three again. This time it's going to be short, and the rebound's pulled down by Buchanan. Ball knocked away. Charlie got it, saved it in bounds, gives it to Josh, and he banks it off the glass and good.
Charlie's long wingspan came into play on that,
again.
On that play.
Bounce pass, stolen away by Jeremiah. He's got a breakaway layup, and he scores.
Hey, that's got to feel good.
Man, yeah, it's been a while. Timeout called by Fremont as Westview has opened up a big lead here, 28-11, with 2:55 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Both teams out of their huddle as we resume action here. Fremont will be inbounding underneath the Westview basket. Inbound pass comes from Beatty into Cole Glazier. He'll trot it across the timeline and be met there by Kenton Weaver. He goes right side to Bainfeld. Now inside to Beatty. Beatty on the baseline. Pulls it back out on the wing. Take it out front and bounce pass it over to Bainfeld. Now left side will come to Beatty. Beatty drives on Jeremiah. And we have a whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Westview.
Yeah, I got blocked out by it, but Kenton was there, or he was the man involved. I don't know what his position was exactly, except he was on the floor at the end of it.
Yeah, exactly. Kenton Weaver picks up his first foul, and Nick Beatty will inbound for Fremont underneath their basket, off to the right extended. And the ball stolen on the inbound pass by Charlie Yoder, and he's reached in on and fouled by Ethan Martin. Once again, his long arms come into play.
Well, one luxury that, especially when we have Nick out there yet, is I noticed this, especially this week watching him practice, is just how long and big we are out there. I know compared to maybe some programs it's normal, but not at Westview.
Yeah.
And they're just not big, they're skilled. And that just makes a, well, we're 21-1. So
yeah, that's right.
Kind of speaks for itself.
Josh gets it right side to Charlie on the baseline. He gets it out of trouble out front to Kenton Weaver. Weaver moves it right side of the pass to Josh. The jumper's off the back of the iron, no good, but Kenton up in the air for the rebound, and he's tied up. And on the alternating possession, it will go to Fremont. 2:06 to go in the first half. Westview 28, Fremont 11. Once again, Cole Glazier will bring it up for Fremont. Crosses the timeline, working against Kenton Weaver out front. Kenton knocks it away, but Cole Glazier recovered and then stepped on the line, and it's over and back.
Fremont was hollering that it got tipped, but he actually touched it before his foot hit the line, so that's why it was a
good call.
violation.
It's right in front of us.
Yeah.
Dennis Wingert inbounding to Jeremiah Hostetler. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Jeremiah directs traffic, bounce passes it to Charlie. He'll put up a three. It's going to be off the front of the rim, no good, but Josh Hostetler with another offensive rebound. Josh looking for help, gets it to Hales. Cross courts it to Jeremiah for three. Off the mark, no good. Rebounds pulled down by Bainfeld of Fremont. Now to go to Thomas. Thomas drives the baseline, puts it up, and no good off the back of the iron, and we have a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called over the back on Nick Thomas. Cole Thomas, rather.
Josh is really having a great all-around game out there. He's hit some shots. He's got a lot of hustle plays, which he normally does. Good defense. He's really all over the court tonight.
Somebody has to step up to replace Nick. I know you can't replace that size, but Josh has been doing an excellent job of hitting the boards.
Yep.
And scoring. Josh with it, right side. Picks up his dribble, then lobs it inside to Hales. Right back to Josh, almost stolen away. He fakes the shot, then has it knocked away or slipped out of his hands possibly. Fremont picks it up. Long pass down court to Beatty. He'll put it up off the glass and gets it to go.
Yeah, not a very good offensive possession that time.
That wasn't. Hales drives it. He'll put it up from 10. It's long, no good. Charlie with the offensive rebound. The put back is good. 5 now for Charlie Yoder. 30-13 Westview with 34 seconds to go in the first half. Cole Glazer drives it down to the baseline. We have a whistle and a foul's going to be called on Jeremiah.
Oh, I'm chuckling because of all the contact that's been out there tonight. Jeremiah put his pinky on the guy's shorts.
I know. Pretty ticky-tack on that one. Inbounding will be Thomas. Thomas gets it right side to Cole Glazer, and then he's reached it on and fouled again by Jeremiah.
I think Jeremiah's tired.
That's what happens when you do get tired.
Yeah. 2 chintzy fouls there in a row. And
number 3 on Jeremiah, and that will send Cole Glazer, the 5'6" freshman, to the line for Fremont. Shots up, almost banked it in, no good. Rebound pulled down by Martin, and he's tied up. And it's going to be Westview ball on the alternating possession.
That was a 1-and-1, so the sub should have been let in before that free throw, and I don't think anybody knew what was going on that little stretch there, but we got Sam in for Jeremiah now.
Dennis Wingard with it out front for Westview. He'll give it off to Charlie Yoder. Takes it to the wing left side. We'll try to go for the last shot here if we can. Now we have some contact underneath.
Yeah, they were bouncing Elijah around pretty good in there.
And it's going to be called on Ethan Martin. Westview will inbound it underneath their own basket. Off to the right, Charlie Yoder will be the trigger man for the Warriors. He'll get it into Dennis Wingard. Right back to Charlie on the right wing. He'll cross-court it to Josh, wide open for 3, and he can't get that one to go down. Sharp with a quick putback, no good, and that'll do it for the first half. We played 16, our score, Westview 30 and Fremont 13. Jamie will be back to take a look at scoring right after this 60-second timeout.
Dale's Dependable Handyman Service is capable of performing a wide variety of common home maintenance and remodeling services. We can help you with everything from garbage disposal installation to fixing a leaky faucet. We work in the kitchen, the bathroom, the attic, the garage, and anywhere else that might need attention. With help from Dale's Dependable Handyman Service, you know that you'll be receiving quality work from a fully trained, licensed, and insured professional. Call us today at 260-463-3970 or visit dalesdependablehandyman.com. Do you fret about potential health hazards in your home? Is something eating away at your walls? Stop fretting and do something about it by calling Gold Key Home Inspections. We are a full-service company trained to identify wood-destroying insects, perform mold testing, evaluate the home for radon gas, and do more detailed inspections such as sewer line and thermal imaging. Don't lay awake at night wondering. Call Gold Key today to set up your specialized appointment and leave the worrying to us.
All right, we're back in Fremont High School. We're at halftime. Westview leads Fremont 30-13. Let's take a look at the individual scoring. First for the home team, Fremont Eagles. Number 5, 6-foot junior Nick Beatty has 2 points. 5'10" senior Cole Thomas has 4 points. That was 1 field goal and 2 free throws. Number 13, Ethan Martin, a 6'1" junior, has 1 3-pointer. I think it was the first basket of the game. And he has 3 points total. And rounding out the scoring for Fremont is 6'1" junior Tanner Benfeld with 4 points. So not a lot of scoring going on there for Fremont. I think they had 11 last night in the first half against Fairfield. They have 13 tonight. And so I think it was 21-11 at half last night. They were down. So for Westview, a really balanced affair so far. Dennis Wingard played but didn't score. Number 5, Charlie Yoder, has 5 points. Had a 3-pointer and a 2-pointer. Number 11, Kenton Weaver, 2 points. Number 13, Elijah Hales, leads us tonight with 10. Jeremiah Hoostetler, good to see him in there again. 5'7" senior, had a bucket for 2 points. Sam Sharp added a basket. And Josh Hoostetler, 6'1" junior Josh Hoostetler, rounded out the scoring with 9 points. So halftime score 30-13, and we didn't play all that well. Pretty sloppy. Missed a lot of shots, but we can sit here and be negative, or we can say we're still up 17.
That's right.
So, you know, we're hustling, we're playing hard. I think the two things the coach looks at in any game is play hard as you can, be a good team.
It was
be a good teammate.
You know, as part of it, because we don't have Nick in there and the guys are used to, I mean, that's kind of a novice type comment, I guess. But
well, I think it does affect it.
Yeah.
The coach talked about it, and you know we were just getting in a good rhythm with him. He had a couple of 30-point, or close to 30-point games, and was really just dominating in there, and that just made us so much different. And so now suddenly we're adjusting to playing without him again. So it's taking a little bit. I think we'll be okay in the second half. I think we'll look to maybe. I won't say we play out of control in the first half, but maybe we just be patient, work for the best shot. We took some good shots at half, but maybe we can get better shots. So.
Well, we saw, as I mentioned earlier, Prairie Heights played much like Fremont did in that first half, mostly the first quarter, where they were really hustling and getting to the ball faster than we were and so on. But we tend to, if we do have slow starts like this, we usually kind of pick it up in that second half.
Yeah.
Even though I'm saying we had a slow start, we put 30 points on the board in the first half. So.
Well, when you're 21-1, there's a big target.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And Fremont has nothing to lose, and so we're getting a little note here from. Nick's dad's giving us some advice on Nick to make sure he's using his crutches. No. So he's listening. He's listening to us tonight. So we appreciate you listening, and we will make sure he's on his best behavior and doing what he needs to get back as soon as possible. So because we missed the big guy. So anyways, we I would look for us to clean things up a little bit in the second half. Yeah, go ahead.
I at least saw him carrying his crutches.
I did see him using them earlier.
With crutches.
Yeah, he was going up the stairs, up the bleachers without them, which I think it's probably better to do that because I don't know how you could do that without falling backwards.
I know I couldn't. Yeah.
So, he's babying that thing right now and hope for a quick recovery. So yeah, I would imagine at halftime they're in there talking about just staying solid on defense. We've given up some drives that typically we don't do. Fremont puts pressure on you. They do drive it hard. They don't just settle for the outside shot. So give a credit to them. They're not converting a lot of them, but they're getting there. So maybe try to shut those drives off a little bit more and maybe just reverse the ball one time or two a little more on the offensive end and maybe get an 8-footer or a layup instead of a 15-footer with a hand in your face. So.
Well, we did have a fair amount of shots underneath, especially right at the beginning of the game where they just weren't falling for us.
Yeah, I don't know. We won't have the stats for this game. We had to have at least double figures in offensive rebounds, I would think, in that half. So we hustled. One disadvantage, Fremont was playing zone a lot of the time, and maybe that confuses your offense, but you also don't know who to block out. So
right, exactly.
Go get the ball,
yeah.
And that's what we did. And so that's a large part of why we're up 30-13 right now.
So, yeah, Fremont stayed in that zone pretty much the whole time today. I didn't really see any variation as far – well, they were in that, 1-2-2 at first.
Yeah,
but then they went more to a 2-3. I mean, I saw that too. So
it seemed like they were just kind of – they're in a zone, but they're following the ball. And so they're just kind of – it's a little ragged out there.
Right, yeah.
So a little more patience. And they won't be as fired up in the second half, most likely. And so I would see some openings coming in coming in real short.
The
order.
adrenaline seems to wane a little bit.
Yeah.
They get all fired up before, and then
they hit that first shot to take the lead, and then we missed a bunch, and they start thinking possibly, and then they're down 17 now, so they probably have a dose of reality.
Tonight was senior recognition night here at Fremont High School, so they're just finishing that up. Both teams are still in their locker room, talking things over with their respective head coaches. We'll be back with more from Fremont High School right after this timeout.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
Fever, sore throat, body aches. Yes, the flu season is here, so how do you protect yourself? Well, talk to the friendly pharmacists at Topeka Pharmacy about getting a flu shot. They're free with most insurance plans. No insurance? Pay $32 for the regular dose or $60 for the senior dose, and you'll receive a $5 gift card for your next visit. No appointment needed and no prescription needed for those 11 years and older. Many other immunizations are available. Call 260-593-2252 or stop by Topeka Pharmacy in downtown Topeka.
There's a place in the heart of Shipshewana, Indiana that's full of simple beauty, simple craftsmanship, simple tastes, and simple hospitality. So when you're simply looking for a place to relax and enjoy, remember the place in Shipshewana, Indiana that's simply for good times. For more information, visit us online at BlueGateRestaurant.com.
Halftime at Fremont, Westview leading by 17, 30-13 over Fremont. And we're about a minute away from the start of the second half. And Jamie, that gives us a little time to talk about the sectional draw, which was done last Sunday. And Westview playing in the first night on Tuesday night against Prairie Heights in Game 2. And then Whitko and Bremen start off the night. Whitko at 9-14 and Bremen at 4-16. So it's that game first, then we play a second game on Tuesday. And LaVille, 22-0, drew one of the byes along with Central Mobile.
Yeah, you know, you never know what the draw is going to bring. You know, are we going to play LaVille in the first game and have a combined, 45-1 potentially playing? So, I guess if you look at it in a pessimistic way, we'll probably have to play the three best teams in there besides us to win it.
Right.
But I think it sets up pretty nicely. We can maybe work the kinks out on Tuesday, if we're fortunate enough to get by Prairie Heights, who we just played.
Mm-hmm.
They know us well. It's a rivalry game. They would like nothing else than to ruin our season. And so we'll have to be ready. But then we have a chance to move on. So we'll talk more about it a little bit later.
Fremont inbounding to begin the second half. They're working to the basket to our left in our position, just behind the scorer's bench here at Fremont. With the basketball is Martin. He'll drive the lane and put it up and be blocked, but there'll be a foul called. Charlie got him with the body. No, it's going to be on Kenton.
Yeah, one thing we emphasize on defense is in fact, we have a box taped on the floor, or we did at Westview, and we practice trying to keep teams out of that box. And that box is, roughly a foot or two below the free throw line, then extends up about, 5-6 feet past the top of the key, and then it creates a rectangle. Keep teams out of that box, and our defense works really well. And we didn't do it that time. So they get in there, they create scoring opportunities.
And Martin hits both of his free throws. Westview with it now. Hales inside the lane. Gets it down inside of Yoder. Now to Sharp. And Sharp puts it in off the glass and good from the right side.
Nice unselfish play by Charlie that time. He had the ball. He could have shot the layup, but he was double teamed, so he dished it off to Sam.
Good work by Charlie and Sam for the Warriors. Now coming across the lane is Benfeld, and he puts it in. And quickly down the other way, Charlie Yoder answers with a 2 underneath. 7 now for Charlie, 34-17. Westview has the Eagles doubled up, and now we have a traveling violation called on Fremont, so we'll come back the other way with it as Kenton Weaver will inbound underneath the Fremont basket. He gets it into Elijah Hales. Back to Kenton. Kenton goes right side with it on the wing to Josh Hostetler. Now inside to Sam Sharp, and Sam travel.
Sam was in between a pass and a drive that time.
That's right.
Ended up with a travel. So I think the coach would maybe like to start seeing us not exchange layups with the other team. Maybe get them and stop them here. So
right. Pass goes left side to Benfeld. He'll hand it off to Beatty. Same spot. Beatty goes left side in the corner now to Martin. Martin will take a 3 and hit. His second 3 of the evening. He has 8 points altogether. Quickly down come the Warriors now. Sharp with it, left side. He'll give off to Josh Hostetler. Same spot. Now to Yoder out front to Kenton Weaver. Weaver bounce passes it to Hales on the wing, and he has it knocked away, but regains possession, gets it back out front to Weaver. Left side of Yoder. Yoder drives it and then picks up the dribble, gives off to Sharp. He'll put up the 15-footer off the back of the rim. No good. Loose on the floor, taken out of Charlie's hands by Benfeld, and he puts it up and in. He has 8. 34-22. It's a 12-point ball game. Sam Sharp tries to get it down low. He does to Hales. Hales tries to get it to Sharp. Sharp chases it down, hands it off to Weaver. Now to Josh Hostetler. Good drive down the lane by Josh, and he banks it off the glass and good.
Wow, that's a tough shot.
That was.
Made it look easy, but that's a tough shot.
11 points now for Josh tonight. 36-22, 5:15 to go in the third quarter. With the ball is Beatty out front. He'll drive it all the way to the hole, put it up, no good off the glass. Good defense by Sam Sharp. Outlet pass comes to Kenton Weaver. Weaver goes right side with it to Josh. Tries to get it inside. Actually, I think the pass might have been intended for Hales. And it goes off his foot and out of bounds. It'll be Fremont basketball. Underneath their own basket, off to the left, and inbounding will be Nick Beatty. Beatty gets it in to Benfeld. Benfeld drives on Hales. He'll put it up and score. Timeout called by Fremont. It's going to be a full timeout with 4:46 to go in the third quarter. It's Westview 36 and Fremont 24. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Home improvement supplies for your home, RV, or manufactured home don't have to cost an arm and a leg. Here's a secret the big box stores don't want you to know. Emma Warehouse has the products you need at below retail prices, including windows, doors, trim, furnaces, flooring, hardware, paint, and more. Emma Warehouse is located 6 miles west of LaGrange in downtown Emma. Call 260-593-2769 for more information. Does your paint job need a refresh? Got too many dings and scratches? Let Height Auto Body take care of it for you. No matter the type of vehicle, motorcycle, trailer, or truck cab, Height Auto Body's experienced paint specialists will attend to every detail so you don't have to. We aim to be #1 in customer service, and your satisfaction is always guaranteed. We're located west of State Road 9 on US 20. Height Auto Body, a trusted name in the community for over 20 years.
Westview inbounds it to after the timeout. Hales with it. He'll cross court it from the left side to right side of Jeremiah Hostetler. Now to Josh Hostetler. To Yoder. Wingard. Now out front to Jeremiah again. To Yoder, top of the circle. He'll go right side with it to Jeremiah, then to Dennis Wingard. Good ball movement by the Warriors. Josh left open for 3, but takes the open lane to the basket and has it swatted away inside by Benfeld. He'll bring it all the way down, put it up against Hales, misses the shot. Josh Hostetler with a rebound. He'll get it up to Charlie Yoder. Charlie works it back out front to Hales, left side to Jeremiah. Inside, 4 minutes to go now in the third quarter. Westview with a 36-24 lead. Dennis Wingard drives it, and travels with the basketball. He tried to unload the pass, but ended up throwing it right to Nick Beatty. Turnover on the Warriors. It'll be Fremont's ball underneath the Westview basket.
Well, not much you can say about this first 4 minutes other than it's bad.
Pretty sloppy.
Fremont's outscored us by 5 to start this quarter, and so we're not executing on either end right now. Just like that, wide open under the basket.
Cole Glazer misses a shot under there. But yeah, we're playing a little lackadaisical tonight. Charlie throws it away as he tries to get the bounce pass underneath the Dennis Wingard. Goes out of bounds into the lobby.
I think Coach he kind of understands where we're at in this season. You know, we're not playing well right now, and you could get frustrated and get irate. I think that last time out, it looked like he was just kind of laying things out about, you know, where's our fundamentals? What do we do? And we need to get back to that. So we'll see if we can get it back.
It's better that they play like this now than in the sectional, but then you don't want to get into a pattern where you continue to play like this. Reach-in foul as Westview got it back, and it's going to be called on Nick Beatty.
Well, Fremont's one of those teams that with their record they have, and if they have any success in a game, it really juices them up, and they're flying all over the place right now. And so we're not getting easy shots, and we're giving them pretty easy ones. So
Charlie misses a long-range three. Put back by Josh is no good. Rebounds pulled out of there by Benfeld. He'll get it to Cole Thomas. Quickly up court on the baseball pass to Beatty. Beatty back out front now to come to Thomas. Dennis Wingard on him. Thomas behind the back dribble, takes it down the baseline right side, puts it up off the glass, scores, and he's fouled.
Yeah, our help defense that time, it wasn't there. So hasn't been there most of the night.
At the free throw line is Thomas trying to complete the three-point play. Misses. Offensive rebound by Benfeld, and he's fouled. It's almost like we all fell asleep on the bus and we're still trying to get awake here.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen this side of us very often, but they are high school kids, and they're prone to lapses and ups and downs and things like that. So
Benfeld misses his free throw. He'll get another. 10 points for the junior so far tonight. 4 of those coming in the first half. Second shot is good. 36-27, so it's under double-digit lead now for the Warriors.
Well, we need to score. I mean, we've only scored 6 points this quarter, and so.
Charlie Yoder working out front. Goes left side with it to Hales. Hales to Weaver in the corner, back out front to Jeremiah now. To Yoder. Yoder down low on the baseline, left side. Left open, takes a shot. It's going to be long, but good hustle by Josh again to pick up that offensive rebound. Out of Hales, left side to Yoder. Charlie back out front now. It'll come to Kenton Weaver. He'll go to Josh. Turnaround jumpers off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down to Fremont's Cameron Colclaser. Colclaser brings it up and then passes it off to Thomas down the lane. Scoops it up, misses the layup, and the rebound's grabbed by Charlie Yoder. That was an easy scoring opportunity for Fremont that we gave up.
I'm not sure what team we're watching out here right now.
Wow.
They're just giving up wide open lanes, and
Charlie in the lane, tries to put it up. Boy, no foul called on that.
They're just letting him play, that's for sure.
Knocked away. Fremont comes back with it. Cole Thomas with it way out front, right in front of us on the left side. Inside pass deflected, and Westview comes up with the steal. Charlie Yoder brings it. Westview 2 against 2. Shots up off the glass and good by Josh Hosteller underneath. 13 now for Josh. 38-27. Westview back up now by 11. 48 seconds to go in the third period. With the basketball is Martin right side. He'll pull it back out front to Benfeld. Hales on him. Benfeld bounce passes it to Colclaser. Cole Glazer, Kenton Weaver guarding him. Gets it to Thomas. Thomas inside, ball deflected and stolen. Here comes Hales all the way down and has it blocked away by Thomas, but he's fouled, and Elijah will be shooting 2.
Well, we're finally getting some stops, and we're turning those into offensive opportunities. And so I think we have stemmed the tide a little bit. And I did notice some of the guys that don't normally talk are kind of yipping at each other like, come on, guys, let's go. It's not at each other. It's just let's draw together. Let's get this figured out.
Hales hits his first free throw. He'll get another one. He has 11 points now. Came in with a 13-point average. Hits his second free throw as well. 40-27 now. 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Fremont brings it across the timeline. Cole Thomas in control out front. Takes it right side now on a bounce pass to Martin. Martin inside on the give and go to Thomas, and he misses a shot. Kenton Weaver with the rebound to Hales. Lead pass to Yoder. Charlie puts it up, has it blocked and rejected by Thomas. Long shot at the buzzer is going to be short off the glass. So we end the third quarter of play. That's probably good for
I'm glad that quarter's over.
Although we didn't really, well, yeah, we lost 4 points.
Yeah,
there.
we lost 4 off the lead. But
40-27 is our score after 3. We'll be back for the fourth quarter right after this.
Have you ever wanted to express how you feel about someone but just can't find the words? A beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers is a great way to do it. At Dutch Blessing Floral, our team assembles custom floral arrangements every day. No matter the occasion, let us help you express yourself. Dutch Blessing Floral, your local floral experts for over 20 years.
And we're back at Fremont High School, and Fremont outscored the Warriors in that third quarter 14-10. Substitution for Westview, Drew Litweiler coming in for Charlie Yoder.
yeah, I think Coach was unhappy that last 3-on-1 break we had. We had 2 guys wide open under the basket, and we didn't pass it to them, and we didn't get anything out of it. And so that's unacceptable in anybody's book.
Josh Hostetler controls for the Warriors. He'll go right side to Jeremiah Hostetler, back out front to Kenton Weaver. Weaver with Cole Glazer on him. Looking for a pass, gets it off to Jeremiah now high on the wing right side. Jeremiah to Kenton Weaver. Fremont playing with a lot of energy right now.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we haven't gone to our kind of our spread offense.
Yeah.
And see what they do with that. But I think the coach is disgusted enough right now. He's just like, I'll let them figure it out. So
Kenton gets it to Hales. Hales way out front, goes right side to Josh Hostetler. He's double teamed, gets it out of trouble to Litweiler. Hales left side to Jeremiah. Good interior pass to Josh. Now to Drew. His shot won't go from 15 off the baseline. Good hustle, but now we have a traveling violation on Fremont on the rebound. Cole Glazer is called for traveling. He had the basketball, then fell to the floor. So it'll be Westview ball underneath their own basket off to the right. Jeremiah Hostetler will inbound underneath off to the right of the Westview basket. Looking to inbound, he gets it into Drew Litweiler out front. He hands it off to Kenton Weaver. Weaver picks up his dribble, goes right side with it to Jeremiah. Now to Josh at the free throw line, and Josh is reached in on and fouled by Cole Glazer.
Fremont is grabbing us wherever we go. They're horse collaring Elijah out there, and they're complaining every time they get called for a foul.
That's pretty much what's going on.
The only way they're in the game is because they hang and grab and pull and do everything. They're getting away with it right now. So we need to get a couple of baskets here to put this thing away and settle them back down.
13-point lead. Now 15 as Josh gets the inside feed from Hales and hits again. 15 now for Josh tonight. Here's Martin. He'll go out front with it to Beatty. Beatty to Colclaser, right back to Beatty, high on the left wing. He'll drive on Drew, puts it up, scores. They're going to count the basket, and he's fouled. Foul will go against Jeremiah, his 4th. And Beatty completes the three-point play. Back come the Warriors now, 42-30. They're leading by 12. Jeremiah right side, now in the corner to Hales, back out front to Jeremiah. Left side to Weaver, they'll swing it around to Drew. Litweiler in the corner, back out front to Kenton. He'll drive the lane, have it kicked away right into the hands. Good reflexes there by Coach Hales on the bench.
He still got it.
He still got it. Jeremiah gets the inbound pass. He goes right side to Hales. Hales swings it out front on the dribble, and he's fouled on the reach in by Ethan Martin of Fremont. Charlie coming back in. He'll come in for Drew. 12-point lead for Westview. 5:57 to go in the ball game. 42-30. Hard-fought battle tonight here at Fremont. Now Hales is tripped, no call, but he gets rid of the ball as he was falling. Josh Hostetler with it. And now we have a whistle and an offensive foul trying to go through a pick there. And the foul's going to be called on Hales. For Elijah, that's only his first.
Well, Elijah is getting
beat up.
He's kept his composure really well. He is getting mauled out there without calls, and I wouldn't blame him. I'd flatten somebody too out there right now.
Thomas out front to Beatty. Beatty on the wing drives. He'll put it up from the baseline. Can't get it to go, and rebound is Josh, and he's hammered from the back. Nick Beatty picks up his second foul.
Seems like Fremont ought to have about 4 guys in foul trouble right now, but they got, what, 5 for the whole half?
Yeah, not anybody really. Well, Martin has 3 fouls. No one else with over 2. Jeremiah at the top of the circle goes left side to Charlie Yoder. Charlie gets a pick from Jeremiah. He rolls off from it to the left wing. Then inside to Josh, and he'll put it up, spins out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Pulled out of there by Hales. He'll put it up and score, and he's fouled.
Yeah, just hustle that time again. We had so many of those, like 12-footers or 15 that just bounced out tonight. Wide open shots, they're just not going in.
Elijah has hit 14 points now tonight. Chance to make it 15, and he does as he spins that one in. 15-point lead for Westview now, 45-30 with just under 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Thomas out front for Fremont. Bounce pass inside. Shot's no good by Martin, but he's fouled. Fouled by Charlie as he tried to drive around him. Martin with 8 points, 2 3-pointers and 2 free throws.
Normally after a game we'll break down film and go over what you did here and there and everywhere. I think this might be one you just forget about. Move on.
Throw it away. Throw away any evidence.
Yeah,
destroy the evidence. 45-32 now. Westview with the lead. Still a comfortable lead, but a sloppy game. Foul's called underneath on Colclaser. That's his second. Jeremiah Hostetler will go to the line.
Fremont's amateur referee section over here is chiming in on that call again.
That's what fans do, I guess. Shot missed by Jeremiah. Rebound to Tanner Benfeld. Driving the baseline is Beatty. He brings it back out front, and he turns over the basketball on a carry. So Westview will inbound right in front of the Fremont cheerleaders with 4:34 now to go in the fourth quarter. Elijah Hales drives it right side. Bounce passes it to Jeremiah, now to Josh at the free throw line. Left side to go to Kenton, left wide open, and he puts it in.
Well, they're giving us that shot, so he gladly took it that time.
And I'm glad it went in, too, for Kenton's sake.
Yes.
Cole Thomas, between his circles, drives it and gives it off right side or to come to Beatty. Beatty into the lane and left side on the bounce pass to Martin. His shot's off the side of the glass, goes out of bounds, but it'll belong to Fremont.
I guess they're saying Charlie tipped it.
Inbounding will be Nick Beatty. Off to the left of the Fremont basket underneath. He rifles it inside to Benfeld, and it's knocked away, and now we're going to have a reach-in foul called on Hales. Be the second on Elijah. That will send Tanner Benfeld, 6'1" junior, to the free throw line. He has 11, and now 12 as he swishes the first free throw. He'll get one more. Friday night's game with Concord at Westview will be live video, and sectional action next week will also be live video. So we hope if you can't make it to those games that you'll join us right here at LaguanaMedia.com. 47-34, Westview with the ball. Josh with a good drive, misses the shot. Charlie with the offensive board, and the put back is good.
Yeah, I'd say where that game's been won tonight is offensive rebounds. We are really cleaning up down there tonight.
We have looked good in that department, no doubt. Hales with the rebound on the miss to Kenton Weaver. Oh, nice transition basket by the Warriors that time. Kenton with 6 points tonight. Whistle and a foul, and let's see, we're going to have another foul on Westview.
I think it's on Kenton.
Yep, that'll be his third.
Well, we're at least back to even with them for the half.
That's true. At the free throw line is Nick Beatty, and he hits his free throw. He has 6 points now altogether for Fremont. 51-35. Yeah, we're starting to look a little better this quarter. It'd be good to end the game this way. Beatty hits his free throw. 51-36 now. 3:15 to go. Jeremiah takes it down on the wing right side, gives it back out front. They'll swing it around to Josh Ostetler, left side, then back to Jeremiah. Now to Kenton at the free throw line. Steps in, puts it up off the glass, in and out, no good. Rebounds pulled out of there by Thomas. Baseball pass ahead to Beatty. Beatty drives. Basket will not count as it goes in, but it will not count. There'll be a foul on Jeremiah.
That'll be his fifth, I think.
That will be it for Jeremiah.
Well, one positive tonight is Jeremiah has proven he can take a hit and bounce back up. You know, after you have an injury like that,
right.
Sometimes you might be a little timid, but he's been anything but. He's played very hard and hit the ground a lot, but throwing his body around, and he looks like he's ready to roll.
Shot's no good for the free throw line for Beatty. Hales quickly gets it down to Dennis Winger, down to Josh Ostetler. They'll swing it over to Kenton Weaver. Out front, it'll come to Dennis now between the circles. Back to Kenton, high on the left wing, in the corner to Hales. Hales gives to Josh on the high post left side to Kenton Weaver. Now inside to Charlie. The Warriors will work the ball around, take some time off the clock. 51-36. Good work inside. Kenton gets it to Josh, misses, but puts it back up and in. Josh with 17. Fall away jumpers off the back of the rim, no good. Good hustle by Martin.
Another jump ball. That's got to be, what, 6 tonight?
At least, yeah. It'll stay in the hands of Fremont on the alternating possession. Beatty will inbound underneath the Fremont hoop off to the right. He'll get it in to Benfeld, and he drives and scores off the baseline. He has 15 points, and a timeout is called by Fremont with 2:06 to go in the ball game. 53-38, Westview in the lead. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
When you're turning your house into a home, your furniture plays a big part in the finished product. You'll love the finished products at Weaver Furniture Sales in Shipshewana. Come see the Weaver family. They will work with you to find a piece that fits your needs, or they'll have it custom built just for you. Weaver Furniture Sales is located just south of 5 and 20 in Shipshewana. Visit their website at weaverfurnituresales.com.
Have you ever been unpleasantly surprised by a purchase and wish you had done more investigation before buying? Gold Key Home Inspections is here to help give you peace of mind about one of your largest investments, your home. Our inspectors are trained to expertly evaluate all aspects of your potential home and give you information to use in making an informed decision. Don't gamble on your future. Give Gold Key Home Inspections a call today to set up your appointment.
Kenton Weaver gets the ball into Elijah Hales as we resume action after the timeout called by Fremont. Hales drives it and then pulls it back outside as we'll go four-corner here. Kenton Weaver back out front to Hales. Hales drives it in. He'll put the shot up and score, and he's fouled.
Hey, spread us out and get Elijah in the open court. It's over.
That's it for Martin. He finishes with 10 points tonight. 6 from the field, 4 from the free throw line. Another junior comes in, Hayden McClatcher. Saw some action in the first half. He's a 5'9" junior. Hales completes the three-point play with the free throw. Elijah having another good ball game at 18 points here tonight. 56-38 now, Warriors. Drive to the hoop. Offensive fouls called on Nick Beatty. That'll be his third.
Good play by Charlie there. You know, late in the game, we're up 18. Clearly we're going to win, but he still stuck his nose in there and sacrificed his body to stop the drive.
Good job by Westview. Kenton Weaver gets it into Hales. And Elijah will trot it up across the timeline with 1.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Next up is Concord on Friday night at home. He drives, puts it up, and scores, and I think he could do that all night.
Yeah. Fremont's tired, and
ball through McClatcher's hand. I'm not sure whether the ball was really intended for him. It looked like maybe Benfelt was the intended target there. 20-point lead for the Warriors, 58-38. 1 minute and 10 seconds to go in the game. Hales out front between the circles. McClatcher on him. He drives, puts it up, scores again. Guess we could just let him do that.
We should have done that the whole game.
I guess.
He would have had his 30.
22 points now for Elijah tonight. Inside 1 minute to go. McClatcher picks it up underneath, misses a shot. Benfeld with the save. He'll put up a 3 from the corner. It's off the mark. Rebound, Charlie. And Yoder will be reached in on it, fouled. That's going to go against Hayden McClatcher, his first.
We're in the double bonus now, so he'll get 2 shots out of that.
Charlie with 9 tonight, 6 from the field, from the 2-point land, and 1 from 3-point land. Now a free throw to go along with it. Drew Litweiler checking back in as Elijah will come out. Gets a good hand from the crowd here of Westview fans. Charlie hits both free throws. He'll come out. And coming in will be Blake Egley, 5'6" sophomore. Back comes Fremont now. Beatty with it. Being guarded by Dennis Winger to go left side to Benfeld. Benfeld underneath to McClatcher, and he's fouled as he goes up for the shot underneath. It'll be a 2-shot foul. Go ahead.
His 5th? Nope, 4th. It's his 4th. Yep. Well, this game's going to end up right about our season averages in points scored and allowed.
That's true, yeah. 60.2 and 42.5. Did he hit both of those?
Yes.
Okay. Looking down 62-40, 22-point lead for the Warriors with 15 seconds to go, and the Warriors will just let the clock run out here. Kenton Weaver just bouncing the basketball down here in front of us, high on the right side, out front. 5 seconds. And the Warriors will pick up their 22nd victory of the season with a win tonight over Fremont. It's Westview 62 and Fremont 40. Jamie will be back to take a look at the scoring, and we'll wrap it up right after this 60-second timeout.
Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware at the Blinker Light in Topeka is your authorized Maytag, Whirlpool, and Amana dealer. Topeka Do-It-Best has been selling appliances and providing service to the Topeka area for over 40 years. See JJ for your appliance parts. If they're not in stock, no problem. Topeka Do-It-Best will have them the next business day. Topeka Do-It-Best Hardware provides in-store repairs, and they make house calls. If it's worth doing, do it best. Call 593-2973.
All right, we're back here at Fremont High School where Westview has defeated Fremont 62-40. Let's take a look at the individual scoring for Eagles. Hayden McClatcher had 2 points. Nick Beatty had 2 points in the first half, added 5 in the second for 7 total. Cole Thomas finished with 6 points. Ethan Martin had a nice game with 10 points. And Tanner Benfield led Fremont tonight with 15 points, 11 of those in the second half, for a total of 40 for Fremont. They scored 13 in the first half and 27 in the second. For Westview, Charlie Yoder had 5 in the first, 6 in the second, so he ended up with 11 points. Kenton Weaver added 6. Elijah Hales had 10 in the first half and 12 in the second, most of those in the fourth quarter, maybe all of them in the fourth quarter, to finish with 22 and lead us tonight. Jeremiah added 2 points. Sam Sharp added 4 points, and rounding out our scoring tonight was Josh Hostetler with 17 points. He had 9 in the first half and 8 in the second half. So total of 62-40. First half scoring was 30-13. Second half we outscored them 32-27, so only by 5. Not something to write home about. The guys, I was watching their faces in the shake hands line at the end, and it almost looked like we lost. So
yeah,
nobody was smiling.
It might feel that way in the locker room.
So
too.
you know, these guys have high expectations, and you never want to look ahead. But I got to think, being human and having the record we have, and knowing what's ahead of us, and the chance we have, you know, to do damage in March, they're thinking that. And it's kind of like, okay, let's get this game over with. Let's move on.
Right.
So got a big final against Big School Friday. So we, I'm sure we'll come out a little more pep. We just looked a little lethargic tonight. You know, it's an hour bus ride.
Yeah,
it's
is.
Not,
makes a difference.
That's not necessarily a motivator. So we came out. We played hard. No lack of effort. Just a little sloppy, and you know they're kids, and that happens. So we don't want to diminish the effort that they gave forth tonight. We did score 62 points. We did win by 22 points on the road. So we did what we needed to do.
Exactly. Came up with our 22nd victory of the year. Concord, as you mentioned, is next. They play Mishawaka tonight. They've lost 2 coming into tonight's game to Northridge and Valparaiso. They have a 7-12 record overall, pending the outcome of tonight's game. So they're having a little bit of a down year. It's always good to finish the season with a victory against Concord. I think Coach Yoder looks at it as, hey, we're playing a good team. Let's play well against them, win or lose. At least, you know, we're playing against a good NLC school.
Yeah, my recollection, and we've never really emphasized the Concord game a lot. The next week is what we play for.
Exactly.
And so, yes, you want to win, but let's just play our game and do the best we can and get ready.
But I still think he would rather play a team like that rather than a team that's maybe a single A team that's 1-2
exactly
19 or
Yep.
something. So
Yep, I agree with you. You know, we played a 1A school tonight, and you know, things just get sloppy. The kids are human. You're not going to be sky high for every game. And you don't have to be. But we'll be ready Friday night, and I look forward to a good ball game and a good propelling us to the next week. So
sectional, first game of the sectional will be against Prairie Heights on Tuesday evening in the second game if you missed it when we were talking about it earlier. So once again, the final score tonight from Fremont, Westview 62, Fremont 40. The JV was also victorious tonight by a score of 56-29. Westview now 21-1 or 22-1 on the season and 10-1 in the Northeast Corner Conference. So we finished our conference at 10-1.
Yeah, we have a share of first place, and that's the way they do it in the NECC. Even if a team beats you head-to-head, if you're tied record-wise, you get a share of it. So that's how it stands now. Central Noble goes to Fairfield, I think, this Friday maybe.
I believe so.
And so if they would beat Fairfield, then we would have it outright. But we'll see. I would think Fairfield would be the favorite in that game. But, yeah, this is the fun time of year. I can't wait. Can't wait for Friday and then sectional, and hopefully, good things to come from that.
That's right. Thanks for joining us tonight. Once again, we'll be live video on Friday night from Westview, and of course next week's sectional will also be all on live video. We hope you can make it to all those games in person, but if you can't, join us here at LaguanaMedia.com. So for our camera operator Matthew Byler, our engineer Justin Geigley, color commentator tonight was Jamie Miller. Sorry, Jamie.
I've been gone a while.
Yeah, I couldn't remember your name. This is Jerry Hostettler. Good night, everyone.